Scotty. What the f*** were you doing, man?
Where's the noise?
No, it's like this. You gotta go. Time.
He probably spliced a bunch of shit together because he's sitting there
White
constantly
Christmas.
going, wait a minute. Didn't we order Denny's? Where's the Denny's?
Well, I'm going to need more wine.
I'm a goddamn poet, all right.
There you are.
I hear everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having a
Tibby,
freaking
yibba,
religious
yibba, yibba,
experience.
I got 2 dogs and a turntable and a microphone. You know what?
Go ahead, sue me, bitch. I'm Jesus.
I used to like baby Jesus, but I think I like EDM Jesus best.
Mm-hmm. He's got the glow sticks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like vindictive Jesus.
He does get a little bitchy once in a while. Ooh, this is squeaky now. That's a new one.
Don't get me started on that chair.
Hey guys, guess what? It's Christmas time. For our 3rd annual Talking Over Albums Christmas special.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Speak.
The end.
It's really nice
Okay.
that the entire
You're
group,
not going to do it, are you? You just...
what do you call it? The entire group that's recording is also the entire crowd that listens to it. That works out awesome. So later...
We haven't done an episode in a while.
True.
What is this, 77? We're almost on our way to 100.
Yeah.
100 will be whatever the album after Tapestry is, so hope I lose interest completely in the podcast.
Oh.
And after that, we all have a suicide pact.
Yes.
But yet, we have to do something that makes us slowly die as we're listening to it. None of this doing it after it's over. Like, you just want the whole thing to kind of fade to black. Joanna, I need you to do one thing after I die. Edit this for me and put it on YouTube. Because we plan on dying during the broadcast.
Yeah. Well, there's no... Well, no. This episode is brought to you by Homeline Sense Snowy Pine Air Freshener Spray.
That sounds
Makes
high quality.
everything smell like 1,000 condensed Christmas trees.
It smells like the dollar store.
Smells like the bathroom at the dollar store.
So it's been 2 months. Trump did not get reelected. Let's all say a prayer for his stupid fucking ass.
Do we have to pray for
A
him?
moment of silence. Like,
Yeah.
Dear Lord, please send him to hell.
I don't know. I might go to hell myself. I don't want to see his ass.
I love you so much. I want to give you the coronavirus.
In another news, I got the coronavirus. Yay!
Hey, where's my golf
Corona
bag?
Bell.
How did you even do that, by the way?
Yeah, how the hell did it happen?
You sure it wasn't a false positive?
I was-
Did you go get another test?
I was licking stuff in the dollar store.
Oh, that'll do it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when some dude's standing next to you screaming in your face that you're a pussy because you have a mask on.
I don't know, you guys said you thought you had it.
That was
early
back in,
the
like,
year, right?
February or November? It was like a year ago, though.
Was it like?
Oh, wait, but I got tested when I gave blood, and they said I don't have the antibodies, so it wasn't what we had.
Oh,
I got nothing.
We
I just keep
confirmed
getting
we
sick,
haven't
and it's like, it scares you because it's like all the things that they tell you on the website. And then the next day it's like, oh, guess it was allergies. I get sick every November of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally went to the doctor when I was in college.
You
and I was
got
like,
November
what is
disease."
going on? And he's like, oh, you have bronchitis. Whenever the weather changes, your allergies start acting up and cause you to get bronchitis. So
And
here's
then
a
you
bunch of
ignore
shit
it,
to
so you
take.
stay sick for 6 weeks.
Yes. And so he gave me $100 solution that should have only cost $1 because all I really needed to do was take some ibuprofen and what's that stuff? Guificin.
Right.
He gave me a prescription that
opium.
I didn't have a...
The opium.
Oh, right. That's what I got when I got sick just before the Rona. Like, I got
Yeah, they give
really,
you some
really
good
sick,
stuff.
and we were completely convinced I had it. And they were like, yeah, we were too. But, nope, you're just really fucking sick. That's what I always said from going in hoarders' houses all the time. It's like...
Well, you know what?
I can't get sick. I've been mildly sick my whole life.
I don't get sick all that often, but I usually get a nasty cold a couple times a year. And I tell you what, all this hand washing, I haven't gotten sick at all since March. I don't know when the last time was.
Start wearing gloves all the time. I want to give a shout out to the
Segway.
What's the place in the West Side Walmart where they're doing the COVID testing site thing?
Oh, the Interstate Center?
Yeah, like that is a fluid operation out there. It only took me an hour and a half, 2 hours to get through the line.
Nice.
It kind of felt like what pigs must feel like when they're on the conveyor belt to get going as a meat grinder.
Did you go by yourself?
Yeah, it's like a really, like the line's just sort of like car line, just sort of zigzags like this. But then you get into the building and it's like Willy Wonka's chocolate, like a really disappointing.
Yeah, they should give you a caramel.
Willy Wonka's chocolate. They're like, here, just shove this into your nose hole. I'm like, thanks.
Oh, yep, you sick. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Anyway.
Well, good on them.
Alright, so we're doing...
somebody's doing something right.
So we're doing Scott Weiland of Stone Temple Pilots' amazing Christmas endeavor.
Revolver.
The most wonderful time of the year from 2011.
It's the most wonderful time.
When did he die? It was like 2014?
Yeah.
2013.
You got that.
Well, I won't spoil it for you, but this sucks ass. Rest in peace, Scott. Great rock singer, horrible crooner, and here he's trying to be a crooner. So let's see if...
He had the jacket. Remember the sparkly jacket?
Yeah.
Let's see if the dogs begin to smell her at
Every
Christmas time.
once in a while he'd pull that sparkly jacket out and I was like, oh, I bet Brent wants that bad.
Like,
the
visual gags don't work on the podcast, but everyone do the Scott Weiland hand thing.
This is how you know who you're listening to.
I don't know how to describe that.
I don't have the sparkly lounge jacket, but...
We don't have to describe it because no one's listening. So
everyone who's listening knows what Scott Weiland does.
All right, here's Scott Weiland in his sweet vest and tiny fedora and loosened tie.
Oh my. He's going for the full-on buble.
The most wonderful time of the year. And I've got my
that is so beautiful.
Blinky thing on.
But is there a song about heroin on here?
Probably. I mean, he's on heroin while he's doing it.
Well, that's kind of like...
Did he actually do, like, are these Christmas songs?
Yep. I don't think there's any irony to any of this.
Straight up.
Not Bing Crosby?
Every time he's out of tune, drink.
I'm going to need more wine.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't just pour the whole bottle in there. It'll fit. I've proven it.
This is Stone Temple Pilots.
Scott Weiland.
I don't hear it.
No, it's not. It's not the whole. It's not the whole band.
I know, but still, he is Stone Temple Pilots as far as I'm concerned.
Like, it sounds nothing like his rock voice. I don't know.
He's like imitating Bing Crosby.
What do you think he's putting on more of an affect for? Like his rock voice or this? Do you think this is like his natural, like school choir voice?
He has that.
How does he
former drug addict? I'll call it just to be nice. That former drug addict thing where he drags his vesses. Like.
Yeah, was this a court-ordered album?
My teeth aren't in very well.
This is the Christmas song.
I think we've talked about that before, but I think like court-ordered like rehab albums, like you need to... Oh, good. This is only 30 minutes long, so we could also do the Bnew Edition.
Sweet.
Which is only like... It's an EP, so it's only like 20 minutes.
Man, my Uncle Jerry sang better than this.
He just said many tons. Many tons, many ways.
I'm telling you, listen to his speech pattern. I know that speech pattern because I think he's on drugs while he's doing this. Because he sounds like my brother who, he would get really super wasted and he would say things, he would start talking and he'd be like, what is wrong with your voice? Can you not move your tongue? What is that?
I think 2011 was a relapse year for him. Because I saw him in 2009 when Stone Temple Pilots got back together for a tour. And he was kind of like had been
I remember
through
that. We missed it.
rehab. I think he relapsed like immediately after that, so I think he was high as a kite while doing this.
Okay.
Seriously, I've been transported to Bergner's, though.
Everything has been...
He keeps saying many tons, many ways.
What? Didn't the Stone Temple Pilots make an album without Scott Weiland? Like after he died, maybe, or
I
something?
think you're thinking of Creed.
It's so weird how... Like, I've been noticing...
It is easy to confuse Creed with...
I've been noticing how the streaming of music now, like, there's a million songs that you heard, and you're not crazy. They exist. You can't get them. Like, the streaming services don't bother having them or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you're just sitting there, like, I swear I heard a song one time. Scott Weiland sung a song one time.
You can plan on me. Why is this so slow?
Because he's on heroin.
Did he sing it at normal speed and then they slowed it down for this?
He was probably in the studio like, why?
Crap.
He's like, why is this so fast? Slow it down 15%. And the engineer's just like, all right.
Yeah, I know who produced this, by the way, because didn't anybody ever go, dude, you sound terrible. Why don't you go spit your throat with Vicks and come back here when you can hit a note?
The enunciation is so weird.
Oh, that is really off key.
Holy God incarnate.
What the hell was that?
Like I am not a fantastic singer, but like there's a thing called like studio magic where you can edit takes into a good vocal take. Did he do this in one day?
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm on heroin right now.
Was his stoned at... Did he
I feel like I need to be stoned right now. Why am I not stoned right now? Holy shit. How did...
This might be the greatest drug album of all time.
This is the perfect talking over album sound.
Like, it sounds like the walls are melting.
Yes. No, and part of the reason why he's off key so much, I swear to God, it's because he's slowed it down so much that he has to hold notes for way longer than he's capable of holding them.
Yeah, because in rock, you can just... You can do the 90s growl.
Yeah. But he's having to like find the note, and he's got way too much time to find it.
Yeah,
and then he's got to hold it for like a half an hour.
Like they should have sped this. They should have sped this up, like all of these songs up.
What's happening to your mouth?
And it's like this weird thing where he's singing in between his nose and throat, like sounds like he's. Sorry, Scott, you're dead. Great rock singer. Let's put that out there. I love Stone Temple Pilots. Great rock singer.
Yeah.
What were you doing here? If you can hear me in heaven, Scotty, what the f*** were you doing, man?
Where's the note?
No, it's like this. You gotta go. Time.
He probably spliced a bunch of shit together because he's sitting there
White
constantly
Christmas.
going, wait a minute. Didn't we order Denny's? Where's the Denny's?
Man,
I thought you went to get Denny's.
remember last year when we did Goulet? He's a professional.
Yes, Goulet was unpleasant but perfect.
Grandma and every drug addict I've ever known loves Denny's. Because they let you just smoke and smoke and smoke in there. Remember that, Chris?
God, I miss smoking at Denny's. And eating the Grand Slam all sausage and lots of coffee.
There's no way he wasn't on drugs.
And tipping $1.
After 4 hours.
Like, he's mispronouncing words that are very obvious words. Like, he's saying, are
you sure this wasn't ironic?
Yeah, this sounds something sadly along the lines of that Sid Vicious album. Remember when he did New York, New York? And everybody's like, are you serious or are you joking? What is this? Is this ironic? What?
This kind of sounds like Sammy Davis Junior slowed down 800%.
Honest to God, if you just
well,
set
that
your
was
hand
awfully
down,
nice of you.
It's really weird because usually if someone can like belt out in a rock voice, usually they can at least like sustain an okay
like they've been trained,
like melody.
I remember watching a whole thing when I was a kid about there were people in Hollywood that like will train you how to sing after you've gotten a hit or whatever. They were like, okay, you're worth spending money on. So the company would teach you. They would have a person that would teach you how to sing or something. And it was on like Entertainment Tonight, and they actually had, God, who was it? They had this woman who taught Axl Rose how to not lose his voice, like how to sing so that he didn't screw up his voice, and she taught Sebastian Bach, that guy from Skid Row, how to do it. I just always found that interesting when I was a kid. Oh my God, this doesn't just naturally happen. You have natural abilities. No, you have to learn how to do things.
Well,
I saw that woman, or I heard her interviewed on NPR one time, and then I heard Dave Grohl get interviewed on NPR, and Terry Gross asked him, like, how do you maintain your voice? And he goes, well, my mom tried to get me to get this lady to help me out, and I told her to f*** off. He goes, oh, that must be what my mom wanted.
Here's a tropical silent night.
Okay, I'm back.
Anyway, they need like...
Oh my God, it's Jiffy
If you're going to be if you're going to be a voice trainer to the stars, you need to incorporate the idea that they're going to...
Somebody's playing with the Casio.
The idea that they're going to be high as when they're singing. So I'll be like a drug wrangler, vocal coach. Like, I'll guide them into the light. Like, okay, now, like, sing bad on purpose. And you'll suddenly sound like Bing Crosby.
Well, do you ever remember...
Okay, wait, I like this. I mean, you can't hardly hear him because the production's weird. But
do you remember the Bugs Bunny thing where the opera singer was spraying his throat, and I thought it was funny because he was spraying perfume in his throat. And it's like he needs to go out and spray whatever the hell that menthol shit is in his throat so he can sing. Like, what's going on here? It sounds like somebody took a wood rasp and went down his throat and went. Here, now sing this.
Okay, that little ditty right there was pretty funny.
What the They just do they said a telephone.
Calypso!
I cannot explain what just happened.
It was a telephone effect for no reason. Like when you just notch down all the low and mid. When you like remove everything but like one frequency band, so it just sounds like a telephone.
Yeah.
Right. This might on the telephone.
All right, you got it, Scott. You created the greatest drug album of all time. Good job. Buddy.
There was a paycheck involved with this.
Well, there's Are You Experienced? Then Scott Weiland's The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Why didn't you do a separate version of this?
Why isn't the whole album like this one? This one's all right.
I was just gonna say this is like working with his I Can't Sing.
Yeah, this is like weird and kooky, but fun, and it's still Christmassy. Like, why on earth did they put those two songs at the beginning? Why didn't they open at least with this? If they're gonna have that shit on the album, why do they have to do the first two songs?
No.
So I guess in his mind he was weighing like, okay, like I have my strength, which is my rock voice, but I don't think that would fit with like family-friendly Christmas music. Like, who cares? Just do it. It sounds better.
I really enjoyed that.
Do you have a metronome? I think anything above like a...
Yeah, this
like a 115... Like he's okay with like things that like moderate to high tempos, because... Well, yeah, I just think he can't sustain notes.
For our listener being our future selves, we're listening to The Most Wonderful Time of the Year right now.
Hi, me.
And this is future Chris. This is done at the proper tempo for this song. I mean, he still kind of sounds like he's trying to do Bing Crosby.
I love Christmas ghost stories. Wonderful time. Robert Goulet has taken over my mind. All I can hear is him now.
I need a camera, Stan.
I think all of us are better singers than Scott Weiland. There.
She's being good, but she's got it up against the leg.
I don't know whether to stop
Oh, did you need me to come fix it?
You're howling. I want to help.
You sound like you're in distress. Let me help you.
Oh, good. Here's what child is this?
Oh, yeah, and your mouth smells like eggnog, which, is my favorite things. Egg and nog.
Why do we not have a camera on Ziggy right now? He's sitting in front of the Christmas tree looking all cute.
Right now.
He's all chill.
I'll see if I can take a picture of him.
He's in lounge mode.
Yeah.
He doesn't really like it when I do that, but...
What cuckoo child is this?
You got this, girl. You stay here.
Well,
He's a goddamn Christmas card over there.
The band behind him is really competent. Like, all the orchestrations have been good.
But I also had to get a picture of him giving you side-eye big time. That's pretty funny. He's like, finally, you put this chair somewhere where I can be front and center. What's this song? Is this...
What child is this?
He's doing it like it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's Part the 2. Most wonderful time of the child. Like, if I thought Scott Weiland had more clout, like if he was a Pearl Jam dude, like maybe he just sang this a cappella in his bathroom and then like sent it to his producer and said, put a backing track to this.
And do whatever you want with it.
I don't think there's a producer involved in this. They would not let this fly.
Oh, shoot.
From what I have learned.
Well, I forgot. I've been swearing nonstop in this podcast. You're going to have so much editing now.
But, like, the backing might have already been, like, pre-existing. He might have just been in the studio one day and found, like, a catalog of Christmas shit. And he's like, I want to sing to this.
Oh, I like that idea. That might be what he like found other people who had already done the background.
Yeah, he was laying on the floor with the microphone.
Oh my god, I was going to say that a couple of days ago. It sounded like he was laying on the floor singing.
Was he trying to do like the upside down John Lennon thing, like get a different effect out of his voice? All right, I need more booze. This is a nightmare.
There is.
We have more booze.
Sorry, Scott Weiland, you're a horrible singer.
I keep forgetting it is Scott Weiland.
The Banthas are coming for you. And by Bantha, I mean my crazy devil dog.
The Tasmanian devil over here.
You're getting the evil eye. Well, she's always given the evil eye, so... Jesus.
How many people are singing right now?
I never realized Scott Weiland thought he was Jim Morrison.
Wait, he's doing the hands right now.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
What child
he's doing that. He's really hitting that Jim Morrison in the shower thing.
Don't eat Brett's hat.
Whoa.
Don't eat Brett's hat.
But it smells like ass and earwax. What's happening?
I'm just singing better Scott Weiland.
Yeah, that's exactly what Billy believes. She was like, you were singing and she's in here going, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
They just did a little ditty from the... I can't stop swearing now. I don't know what happened.
We always like.
Walking in a
I don't know. On this podcast, we always talk about like under and overrated. I think Stone Temple Pilots are the most perfectly rated band of all time. They are exactly where they need to be.
Interesting.
Where's my hat?
It's under her.
Oh, here's.
So somebody told him that if you just kind of mill it around a little bit, then nobody will notice you're not really singing.
Everyone do your Scott Weiland crooner impersonation. Go. We'll sing by the fire. Do lots of smack. Do lots of crack. Smoking in a winter wonderland.
Obviously, I'd never heard of this album, so society has spoken. You are not a crooner. Why'd you kill yourself, dumbass?
I think we should send this to Buble and ask him to recreate it exactly. And see if it sells better than this one did.
I don't know. I'm specifically
Muttering and
getting
all.
Target from this. Like, he was trying to get, like, that sweet Target holiday season money.
I love it. Ziggy over there, he whines a couple of times and he learns his lesson fast. It's like, oh, did you want me to chew on your leg?
Sorry, I have to wake up Joanna.
Oh my god. My ears are hot. That's the downside of these.
She spilled my wine, bitch.
Well, she's spilling the tea over here. You have to play with me, you know why?
Where she spilled my wine?
How long is For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge? That's a good Christmas album.
Never
Have we already
listened
done
to
that
it.
yet?
I don't think we did that one. I thought we did the
We still have one...
balance. I thought we did balance. or
One
something.
balance, 3, and their very last one, so...
I am shocked that you guys haven't managed all of the Van Halen yet.
Sammy Hagar's are hard to get through. You need a lot of break.
See what we'll get through first. Police or Van Halen?
No, I feel like we got to commit to the new edition.
We haven't done Van Halen 1. We haven't done Van Halen 2.
Wait. I have
We
to.
did 2.
We did?
Yeah.
We need to commit to this.
It was one of the first ones we did.
Oh, it's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
I know we did Diver Down because the whole time Brett was going, this is better than I remember. This is better than I remember.
I gotta say, this is the least bad track on here.
I disagree strongly with that statement.
Uh-oh,
I don't
Brett
know,
better
he
cut down
seemed-
on the nog.
He seems to be staying generally in tune.
Well, I'll give you that, but the least bad song so far is definitely... Well, I can't see it now.
Well, Winter
Calypso.
Wonderland,
The
because it was only
number
2:19.
4. Number 3 and 4 were...
Whatever the shortest song was yeah, Winter Wonderland. It was only 2.
Silent Night.
and a
No,
half.
Silent Night is
Yeah.
the funky Jimmy Buffett one, and I really liked that.
I'm just saying he's sustaining notes here, so maybe this was the one time he was sober. It was like
Maybe
the
he was
next
standing
day.
up.
Like the next day.
It's not the right note, but he's sustaining it.
It's a note.
It's a note. Yes.
Another thing we've talked about on the show is like,
Oh, damn it. I've got wine
like,
all over the inside of my
if you
sweater.
can't hit it, commit to it. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what my example was the last time, but like there's some artists who are just like, F it. And they just like nail an off-key note, but they hold it and they're just like, here it is.
Yes. It's like my theme for today, which is if you're going to do it, overdo it.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
it.
As
do
evidenced
it,
by
and do
my
it.
outfit.
Here's. Hey, back to the.
We're Jimmy Buffett. What's this one?
What if Sammy Hagar showed up on this?
Merry Christmas and many more. What? I'm sure.
Calypso Cabo Wabo?
Or Jimmy Buffett? 17.
I
and
can't believe you didn't
love was
redo
made
the
for
George Michael
beauty
version
queens.
of.
Young and tan and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes off.
Part of my problem with this song is I don't know the song.
I
I don't know what it's supposed to sound like.
Time for some more pine. There's nowhere to spray this shit.
See,
This isn't bad.
When I'm doing a scent, I usually like to waft it in the air just a bit.
Well, this is the crappy dollar store cans that don't disperse. It's just sort of like...
Here, your crotch is gonna smell great.
Yeah, it's mostly,
Again, the hand gesture is the best part of that, and this is
it's mostly
Not radio.
globlets.
If you, as much as you know.
Okay, so yes, you're right. Whatever this song is supposed to sound like, they took the Girl from Ipanema soundtrack, took the vocals out, and then he's saying this Christmas song that I'm not familiar with.
It's called
I guess-
Happy Christmas and Many More.
Yeah, I don't know it. But that's definitely the Girl from Ipanema in the background.
Happy Christmas makes me think he's ripping off an English song or something. They always say Happy Christmas.
I don't know. He's generally sustaining notes here. Like, the beginning of the album was a train wreck. I know I'm, like, slightly more inebriated, but...
Yes, you are.
But like, I don't get more... I don't get, like, more tone deaf as I get drunk.
You know what this album makes me think? When somebody says, "Oh, I made bacon," and then you go in the kitchen and they made turkey bacon.
Ew. Scott Weiland is the turkey bacon of lounge
Christmas
songs.
songs. You liar! You lied. If you would have told me you made turkey bacon, I would have come in here with that expectation. I wouldn't have been mad, but now I'm mad. Because you said bacon and it's not bacon.
Turkey bacon is a thing that I will eat.
It's totally something your mom would do. I made bacon.
No, this is something my mother would do right here.
This is beet juice.
This.
But I wanted you to be excited about it. Well, now I'm not.
Okay, you can edit this out if you want to, but I'm going off topic for a second. Brett, I swear to God.
Ooh, he's staying in
we had
the...
a proper cat fight
Oh,
going on.
shit.
He's staying in the Caribbean.
Well, somebody figured out that was the best way to do that.
For a sweet Rasta Oh Holy Night.
Knock that shit off.
Jesus!
You're making me swear on the podcast. Stop it.
Oh, he was for sure on heroin while recording this. Like,
God, I wish I was on heroin right now. This is terrible.
Hey, man, you know what nobody's ever done?
There's no possible way he
Caribbean holiday songs, man.
Caribbean holiday songs on heroin, man.
Eat your heart out, Jimmy Buffett.
Well, I don't think he would admit to anybody that he was on heroin, but I'm just saying, you know what? I have the greatest f***ing idea. Caribbean holiday songs, man.
It's like Sammy Hagar and Jimmy Buffett.
It sells itself.
Their pants.
If Lucas was doing this, why wouldn't he say, because I'm on heroin?
Because
he wouldn't.
Heroin isn't really a
He would say
Christmas
something
drug.
like, somebody would bust him for it, and my brother would say something along the lines of, heroin's not bad, man.
It's good for you, man.
It's basically a vitamin.
It's good for you.
Alright, can I get silence for like 15 seconds?
Yes.
I just want to judge his voice. I swear it's improving as it goes along. Like, those first few songs were a train wreck. But I think he's generally hitting notes towards the end of the album.
I don't agree. But
He sounds more like himself.
Yeah, he sounds... Yeah, on this he's doing more of the
more
STP singing style.
Yeah, like owning when he's not on the note.
More than nasally.
It doesn't matter if he's not on the note or not. Because he's not trying to be a friggin' crooner.
No, because like in his rock voice, he understands how to like warble his way around the note.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He knows how to use his voice to like stay in key. Yeah, here he's just doing his regular voice.
Sister.
Yeah, there it is. This is him.
Is somebody make a documentary? I wish there was like behind the scenes footage of this. Like, what the f was going on with this? Nope, he's out of tune again. Never mind.
No, but it doesn't matter because it sounds like him.
He's eating the microphone too. He's like,
Isn't that kind of his style, though?
I don't know.
It just reminded me, Liam Gallagher put out another f***ing thing. And I was watching it. I was like, dude, get the microphone out of your mouth. That's why it doesn't make any sense.
What was I going to do next?
Bnew Bedition.
All right, let's end on a positive note.
There are three songs on here that I don't hate.
Yeah, like a third of this was tolerable.
Yeah.
All the backing stuff was really good, even though I probably just found it in some library at a recording studio and was like, wouldn't it be... It's me, Scott Weiland. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I sang some Christmas Junior?
Hilarious. Yeah. Okay, the only real problem with this album is that he had no producer. I mean, I guess if I had my phone, I would Google that to be sure, but no self-respecting producer had anything to do with this. Because first off, those first three terrible songs would not have been first, even if they were on the album. They would not have been first.
I've never watched enough interviews with him personally, so I don't know what his sense of humor was like, but I think maybe he thought he was blowing mine. He's like, he thought it would be hilarious. Like, that's my guess.
I hear that. I feel that.
I mean, like, there's a lot of money in the...
songs still shouldn't have been first, man.
There's a lot of money in Christmas, I guess, but, like, not that much. Like, he doesn't have that much name recognition.
Yeah, he ain't Dolly
Parton.
Parton. Dolly Parton's going to make a pile of money off of her Christmas album.
Yeah, maybe if this was, like, 1991...
This is a novelty at best.
And it was guy from Pearl Jam instead of him. Like, sure, you could be... Like, okay, I'm cashing a check here, but I think he did it as a joke, like a really a failed attempt at a joke. I give it a 10 out of 10 because he's dead. So
yeah, you did.
I give it an 18
Yeah, those.
Out of 5.
18 crotch thrusts.
Damn it, I'm in the kitchen. I don't get to move my favorite line. Like, yeah, you did.
Anyway, new rule for the podcast: if the artist is dead, unless they were especially heinous, they get a free pass because we won. They're dead.
We won.
All right, on to the next. Here's a short little EP. Here's New Editions. I don't know what the actual title is. They re-released this as this 20th Century Masters thing and just called it Christmas, but it had a different title when it was initially released. Part of this was the original album cover, and then whatever. It's just
they actually redid the whole cover and everything.
So this is the same one, except there's an added song at the end. So here's Give Love on Christmas Day by the New Edition. I know nothing about New Edition except for Bobby!
No, that's Billy. Billy wants to know why you're yelling her name. Come here, baby girl. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least we can expect good singing on this. Yes. Oh my God,
yes.
Singers.
So much better.
Remember Candy Girl?
Little boys that sound kind of like girls. They're not really that young here, though. They gotta be.
What songs
20.
did they do? All I remember is Candy Girl.
I saw them in concert.
Did they do Every Little Step I Take, or was that Belle Biv? I always get them confused.
Oh, I don't know. But I saw these guys opened for Whitney Houston one of the times that I saw her.
They did Poison, right? Or was that Belle Biv?
No, that's Belle Biv for sure. That's BBD, baby.
New Edition.
There were 5 of them. Belle Biv DeVoe.
Because I also get them confused with. I swear I'm not racist. I also get them confused with. Who was the 90s
boy band? It's not.
Who was
the
later '90s black boy band?
Boys to Men.
Boys to Men. They all have B's in them.
Yes. Well, Boys to Men was much later than New Edition. New Edition was big when, in the 80s.
New Edition has a silent B in it. See, I have a friend. She likes the vape. Or not really, but...
She will do anything you like as long as you
She won't immediately turn away like Ziggy.
She's very hopeful, little girl. Is
God,
this a Christmas
so
song
smooth.
that I know, or is this
I don't know. I'm giving
that they made?
This is currently at a 10 out of 10. I'm just gonna start it. This is at 100%, and I'll detract points if necessary. But
all I can hear is the sound of it. I'm not actually catching lyrics.
It's like
that
candy canes are tickling my ear holes.
All that harmony, it's just so smooth. I heard the word Christmas.
It's smoothish. This is mall walking Christmas.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Jason's abandoned the podcast.
It's so smooth, I can't even make out lyrics.
It's so smooth, I can make out with myself.
Okay, the shape of my tree is bothering me. I should not sit in this spot.
Well, if you've got OCD, don't come to our house. Our tree is it's
wider there than it is there, and that's not how trees work.
OCD. OCD.
There's a whole section there where I got
OCD
it wrong.
in full effect.
Yeah. Okay.
We should have an OCD off.
I'm focusing on New Edition.
We'll do a podcast episode.
Where we fix each other's Christmas trees?
We'll have some OCD competition. See who can obsess over something the most.
Seriously, come stare at the tree from
it's definitely
2 feet
leaning.
Over. There's
Here's this Christmas all over the world, and Jason is not in this episode.
Oh, he's back.
Man, this is a great mall walking Christmas album. There's something about...
Cut this guy's balls off.
They're children. It's New Edition.
Oh.
There's something about,
I didn't know that.
God, the reverb, I feel like I'm in a mall right now. There's just something with the sparkly reverb. This is perfect mall walking music.
Or the fake bells thing on the synthesizer. That's a really good indicator of mall walking music, I believe.
I went to Eastland Mall yesterday.
Dong, ding, dong.
Yeah. It's depressing.
It's still there?
Yeah.
Is Kobe still there? Because that's...
that's the only thing we care about.
Where are they going to move to when the mall closes? Because I love those guys. They make really good food.
I don't understand why there's that other Japanese restaurant called Kobe that's got no relationship to them. No, I asked them and they looked at me like I was a crazy person.
Crazy person?
Do you not remember when that happened?
No.
Whoa. No, she looked at me in a way that made me feel ashamed of myself.
Did you say Christmas is all over the world tonight?
I'm gonna put my Christmas all over you. Hey, baby. Let me put my Christmas all over you tonight. Look, it shimmers.
Boys are gross.
It sparkles.
Siggy, boys are gross.
Siggy's giving you the death eye.
Why aren't you asleep?
I know, he thinks she's my fault.
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or falling asleep.
I want her to die, and I want him to die, so I can have you all to myself.
How old were these children? They were really young. I don't know what year this was.
I don't know, but seriously, do they have paper?
I don't know. This is
Do
amazing.
they have like clothespins on their balls to make them sing like that?
This is amazing. Bobby!
Well, okay, wait. What year was it when we got those tickets for my mom to go see Whitney Houston? It was like 1990 was like the end of Bnew Bedition's career, and they were opening for Whitney Houston that year. At the Forum.
Is that when she started boning him?
Maybe.
Boning?
Was Barbie Brown in Bnew Bedition?
Yeah.
She would have been a lot older than him. Is that right?
I don't know.
Bobby Brown was.
I don't think they were young.
My prerogative guy,
thinking
right?
They were. Like
when he went solo.
Like she might be.
Boys to Men.
She might have been a few years older than him, but like.
Was he from Boys to Men?
Bobby!
Bobby!
My poop is stuck in my butt! I need your finger!
Oh my god, this is horrible.
I'm gonna Christmas
to
all
hypnotize
over
you.
your butt.
My rating has dropped to a 6.
It's still mall walking
Here's
gold.
happy holidays to you.
Oh, we just heard that one from,
Wait, are these all original Christmas songs?
I think maybe they are.
Weird.
No, this is the one we just heard. That was, you were like the Calypso one.
That was
Happy Christmas!
Damn, I wish Nathan was here with his keyboard. You could just write like royalty-free Christmas songs. Like,
Apparently anybody can.
I could pull some. I could pull some lyrics right out of my ass.
Yeah, don't spray that in my drink, please. I didn't get the mix quite right, but I don't. Meh. Shout out to all these.
This smells like Chuck E. Cheese when it was at where Godfathers
Ooh, it's
used to be.
over here now. Yeah.
My rating for this is tanking. This is boring as
It's excellent mall walking.
It takes one bottle of wine to get Chris laughing at everything.
I'm high. As they would have said back in the 1940s movies, I'm feeling quite high.
I think I just got excited that they were singing on key and wasn't really judging it properly.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crawling, dummy. That's what I was trying to get you to do
That's the
earlier
crawl.
today.
Ooh, God, this is mall walking
Mall walking
supreme.
gold. I
He
swear to
loves
God,
my
you go to the
crotch.
mall.
This is
for long
the kind of
enough
drink
tomorrow.
you give
my
your
gosh.
girlfriend when you want to get her drunk and take advantage of her. I screwed this up. It is just like,
This is
there is just nothing in here. Whoa. Oh my
This just
god.
tastes like candy. There's not even any alcohol in it.
This is all I want for Christmas is my girl. Oh, the word Christmas is in every song. Give love on Christmas Day. It's Christmas. Oh wait, happy holidays to you. All I want for Christmas is my girl. The joy of Christmas. Singing Merry Christmas.
So they are originals, and
It's all just
we have been really neglecting our future listener.
I swear to God, everything
Bobby
on here
Brown?
sounds like it was sponsored by one of those fried chicken places.
Bobby!
I want this to sound as awful as it can possibly sound because we're going to play it all the time.
Yeah, this would be perfectly acceptable in a JC Penney. Whoa. I can't hear everything suddenly. Bobby! Damn it, I want one of those pollen or munchkins. They're not cold.
I like how she like inches forward like a worm and then brings her butt behind her.
Alright, move your legs.
What's happening right now?
This is still
I
going.
want for
God.
Christmas is my girl.
You're so unlucky.
I like the curdlings.
Yeah, you and your cement mixer.
Of course you do.
Oh, God, this is horrible. It never ends.
But this was better than Scott Weiland.
It was for a minute.
I thought you said this was an EP.
It's only 20 minutes.
It's only one, it's only
I've
one more
only been
song.
here for the last 10 hours of it. I went to the bathroom.
Just one more song.
My ears hurt.
This is a great mall walking Christmas album. If I was shopping right now, it'd be better. But
Would my grandma like it?
I give it 1, 2,
Did we just
3.
hear static?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I give it 5 Christmases out of 6. God, so much vape. Did he just say we will eat a beast?
It's really weird how once you've lived through it, you totally know what the finger drum beat breakdown sounds like.
Hey, Susan Wanamaker had the organ, and we played with those beats all the time.
Did you make it up your own beats?
An A.
Were any of them?
Like all of them.
I was gonna say because that's all I heard in the 80s.
It was that and Calypso, baby.
Wait, so where the hell did you put your ping pong table? All right.
Oh,
It's still in the garage in a box.
Oh.
I didn't get
But I
to
bought
that.
2 more ping pong paddles and more ping pong balls today.
So you brought me over here on false pretenses.
I thought we might get it
didn't.
set up.
Liars!
She's the one that thinks she's gonna get to all this shit.
So-
I'm gonna put this together and it's only gonna take 30 minutes and then everybody's gonna show up and everything's gonna be
You
great.
should have brought a bumper.
So we have 2 options. We can
You should have known her when she was 13, I'm sure. Because I'll bet she was promising the world then too.
But neither one of those
You
things.
should
is
have got a
prepared at
bumper
this
pool
point.
table. They're like an octagon shape and they don't take up much space.
Thanks, boss.
With the Christmas tree, we can't really do it in here right now.
You're singing Merry Christmas.
The rest of the year, we could probably just have it in here.
God, this is mall walking as
I'm telling you, it's New Edition, man. They're the queens or kings of.
It's like the audio
mall
equivalent of that. What was that show where the mannequin came to life in
Mannequin.
No, not mannequin. It was like the kids' TV show.
What was that show where the mannequin came to life? Mannequin?
Today's Special. That was around your age. Remember Today's Special?
Short Circuit?
It had like
Number 5 is alive!
the puppet
How
mouth.
many times did you see that when you were a kid?
All of them. Stop it, Emma. That's too funny.
Number 5 is alive! And the famous actor Fisher Stevens.
Stop it.
He shows up every once in a while.
Well, Joanna's gonna be pissed when she realizes there's no ping pong.
Well, we have paddles and balls. We have this.
See, I told you, she was probably awesome when she was 13. But we have the paddles and the balls.
I don't know. She's like inexplicably
What the does that
good
mean?
at weird random things.
Well, I mean, if she's really into
like-
games, we have Battleship, and I think we have Sorry, and we have
God, it's
Yahtzee.
boring as shit. Land the plane.
We're already talking about what we're doing next.
Okay.
That doesn't bode
Okay, well,
well.
if this is a head-to-head, Scott Weiland wins, and I never would have expected that. Just out of
Ooh.
nowhere.
That's pushing it. This is a great mall walking album.
True.
All right, everyone, give your yearly Beatles-esque Christmas wishes. Hello, everybody. Thank you for buying our last EP.
Oh,
Thank you for making us rich as
I don't know.
for a fish and finger pies.
I don't.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas,
I'm gonna go.
but I'm under the weather.
Merry Christmas from talking over
Which I mean-
albums.
I'm gonna
I'm
go.
in an umbrella in the rain.
Ringo, do you have anything to say?
That means I'm under the weather. Get it? Ooh.
It's me, Paul McCartney. Ooh, we have to listen to that. Here we go.
Oh, God damn it.
One more song.
Now you've done it.
That shit.
Oh,
We didn't even let
Look
New
at, look
Edition
at, look at.
finish.
She got her leg tucked under.
She's a good girl.
She tucks one leg under. Uh-oh, I got her excited. No, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Oh, you making cute noises. You like the noises.
Just take me to YouTube.
Happy Christmas.
It was one of those really surreal moments that, like, the first Capital One commercial with Samuel Jackson, I swear he said, get a Capital One motherfucker. Like, it was so vivid. It wasn't just, like, wishful thinking. It was like, I swear.
Is that one of those Sinbad type things?
Yeah. Like, I swear to God, he said, get yourself a Capital One card, motherfucker.
She's got her ham hocks.
Greatest song of all time. Hello, it's me, George Harrison. Of Li-veh-poo-el.
Oh my God, you're totally getting sued.
Everyone sing it. This song really sucks. My wiener's hard. The
Pants are tight.
angry. Ah! Stop. A wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Yeah, this was post-mullet Paul McCartney. Like, it was still wings, but he still had the mullet, like, kind of, like, the decreasing mullet.
You're getting inebriated because you turned that up really loud and now you're yelling over it. Which is not going to make any sense when you're editing it.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Aquira. I'll sing like Scott Weiland.
Is this the one they were talking about how it's a Satan worshipping song?
That's enough, simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
I want Green Day to redo this song. George Michael. He's got like four good ones.
Right, that one and Bruce Springsteen always cracks me up.
You better not pout, you better not cry.
He tells this whole f***ing story that is the song, and then he sings the f***ing song. It's like, I get it. Thanks, Bruce. I get it. You know, does everybody that lives with you, are you just so famous that they just go, okay, Bruce, go ahead, tell me again. What's this song?
Ready? You better not pout, you better not cry. Oh, God, that hurt. You better not pout.
Bring him a sound.
I love Bruce, but god damn is he full of himself. Like, you are too busy believing the hype.
I work in a coal mine 12 hours a day, and then I come and do this show for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, I just kneecapped you. Cancel the podcast.
Cancel podcast. Everybody's drunk.
Alright.
Chris got to eat something.
Sorry, buddy. Thanks for... Well, no one's listening. Podcast is canceled.
We love you, Christmas.
And
Well,
I forgot. I've been swearing nonstop in this podcast.